Next thing in marriage prep, I want to communicate to the couple why sex is reserved for marriage.
Yes.
So, like, why is the church somewhat jealous about sexual intercourse within the setting of the sacrament of matrimony? Because I think a lot of people don't understand and don't sympathize. They assume that it's an arbitrary rule so that the church can rule more of your life and, like, extract from you more in the way of tithe. But actually, it's super sensible because when the church describes the sacrament of marriage, she says that it has two ends. I like the shape and the goal. All right. So, like the shape of marriage, the mutual support of the spouses. So, it's a comprehensive sharing of life, physical, emotional, psychological, spiritual, which entails, you know, like physical sharing of a comprehensive sort, entails sexual intimacy. So, it's like, it's something after the manner of a friendship, but it's unlike any other friendship in that it's a friendship, the shape of which conduces to its goal, which is the procreation and education of children. So, like, that is the logic of marriage as a natural institution and as dignified and raised to the sacramental kind of dispensation. It's for, you know, like begetting life. And now there might be persons who are beyond childbearing years who get married, and we can talk about how nature obtains always or for the most part, and we can describe how exceptions of one sort are different than exceptions of another sort, like because they're still playing the game and they're playing a different game and yada, yada, this and such. But, like, basically, marriage, the mutual support of the spouses is its kind of form or shape, but it's ordered to the procreation and education of children. That's its goal or end. And in effect, children are to be brought into a world where they know, they're certain, they are confident that they have the love of those who begot them, that they have the love of those who brought them into it. So, like, we just know, based on sociological data, that children who grow up with their biological parents have a much greater chance of success or flourishing than do children who grow up without one or both of their biological parents. It doesn't mean if you grow up without one of your biological parents or both of your biological parents in the home, does that mean that you are doomed or destined to failure? No. Right? God's going to do what God's going to do, and we all come before him. We all come before the throne of grace as beggars. But, like, when it comes to our social and political life and what we do as kind of like legislators and policymakers, we're trying to provide for the good of those concerned by the law. So we're trying to defend this thing. And so the church in her law is kind of just clarifying or promulgating, making known, as it were, what obtains in the order of nature as it's blessed by grace. But I'm running on right now. So it's like, it's good that marriage, like that man and woman come together with the hope of conceiving and begetting children who will then have the certainty and confidence that they're going to live with these people who will see them through infancy, adolescence, and young adulthood until such time as they're ready to be about their business on their own. Father Bonaventure, if you had the choice between holding a toad and subscribing to a YouTube channel, what would you choose?
Subscribe to a toad holding a YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh. Please subscribe to a toad holding a YouTube channel, especially if it's ours. Cheers.